Can you turn the monitor out?
right, thank you. Let's hear it from the band. All right, welcome. Welcome to our Sunday contemplative service. We've had a request to have them more often, so we're delighted to mix in more contemplative services, to have that experiential, direct connecting with the divine within. And so we are in for a treat today. Our service leader today is Barbara Hess, and also our co-presenter, co-yogis here is Lisha Reynolds. And so let's begin.
Again, as we always do with an opening prayer. So settling into your seats, allowing yourself to just put any thoughts aside, knowing that in this sacred moment, we have the sacred opportunity of turning our minds within to that place of stillness, the place of I am. We talk about being more than who we are. We're more than our body, more than our mind. We are that. We are that which we call I am. We are that which the ancient sages could not name and said it is that. Even when on the sacred mountain was asked, what do I call ye? God responded, I am that. I am. So it's always a reminder that wherever we are, we're at a point of consciousness, the power point of who we are. And when we bathe our mind and our body in that divine essence that we are, it allows us with greater ease to project our light, our essence, and every thought, action, and in all of beingness. And so it is. Amen. And now we're going to have our mission statement. We share the good news that God is unconditional love, expressing as the Christ consciousness in each person. And so it is. And now we're going to do the Metropolitan Richmond prayer. If you can say this together with me. We pray for persons in financial need in metropolitan Richmond, for the homeless and fair benefits for all workers in this metropolitan service. Excuse me, I had it differently on my sheet here, so I had to catch up with you. So thank you for correcting me. I should look at the screen just like you. And so now it's time for our opportunities. The first one is something that will be lovely on Wednesday, November the 13th from 6:30 to 8. It's the drum circle. You can feel the energy and connection as we drum to the best beat of our collective spirits. And so you can come and bring your own drum. There's plenty of drums here. We've done this before. It's really a lovely way of expressing yourself, having fun in community, and finding out whether you're a drummer or not. Our next opportunity is Saturday, November the 16th at 10 a.m. We have a person from the Financial Service of Virginia, James Schreiber, and he will be helping you plan well for your future. He'll give you some insights on managing your money and finances and setting yourself up for long-term success. Who doesn't want to know about that? And we have another wonderful opportunity. You know, things just start flying at us when we come to this part of the year. We have our November 17th, we have our holiday art bazaar, where we're going to have unique gifts, artists, jewelry, all kinds of things. It's going to be before the service from 10 to 11 and afterwards from 12 to 1. Were you wanting to, did you want to say something else if you could come up? You need to speak in the mic for the people.
Hey, this is my holiday ugly Santa shirt. But what I really want to say, I'm really enthusiastic about all the artists who have participated this year, and we actually have some new stuff coming in that's going to be really good. There's some unique, wonderful gift ideas out there. So we will bless you with our gifts. Thank you.
We do always have such a great community here of artists, so this is a great opportunity for everyone. And then you have the opportunity to help decorate. We are going to be decorating our church on Saturday, November the 30th at 1 p.m. So after you buy your goods on the 17th, you can come and help us decorate the church so we have this wonderful sanctuary all ready for our holiday season. We also always do a lovely thing, which is a cookie social. And this is a way for you to show off your baking. You can bring your favorite cookies and allow people to enjoy them and to congregate together. This is going to be December the 8th at 12:30. If you don't think you're a baker, but you're a soup maker, you can certainly bring some soups. We want you to make your coziest, warm, delicious soup. And then we'll be sharing that with each other. And we will probably, it looks like, have a vote to see which one is the crowd favorite. So you might be the unity cook. Be careful with that. And then Katrina always blesses us with wonderful music. It's going to be again on Sunday, December the 8th at 4 p.m. She's going to be doing Retrospective 2024 along with our band, which we're always pleased to see. I did. Who doesn't know the wonderful band? All right, so we have some great opportunities, and I think Valerie's going to share one or two more with us.
I'm just going to share one more, and then we'll begin with the daily word, begin our contemplative service. But wanted to let you know that after our service today, we'll be having a listening circle for those who wish to share about how you've been impacted by the 2024 election. And the purpose of this is to provide a safe space and hold space for each other, no matter who you voted for. Beloved community is community that is built where it is safe to share the conversations, the diverse opinions and conversations that at times could be uncomfortable. And at the same time, we listen to understand and discover our shared humanity. At Unity, we acknowledge this innate divinity within all. And so this current event, along with all other happenings in the relative world, appear to make us separate from each other when we know all along that we are universally connected as divine beings. And because we're divine beings having a human experience, we need to address the relative world. So whether you think of it as Maya or illusion or as karmic or divine unfoldment, the truth is that the relative world is always changing. It too will come to pass, while the absolute is unchangeable. And so what we're focusing on today as we go within to with our contemplative service is to connect with that divine, sacred self within. So today's service will be about what we're going to contemplate, we're going to meditate, we're going to chant, and we're going to use our inner resources, as we always do, our resources and our spiritual tools that keep us anchored to truth. So after service, downstairs, before A Course in Miracles, and then A Course in Miracles will be a wonderful segue into class discussion for that too, to carry us forward with tools for navigating difficulty and embracing our wholeness. So hope to see you after service, and we'll begin now with our contemplative service. And I'm very grateful for the support of our music team, our worship team, and our yogis who are supporting service today. And my other announcement is, please take advantage. Both of these Women are wonderful yoga teachers. They do private embodiment sessions. They teach. Lisha's class is on Saturday mornings, and Mary and I have attended that since I started here. It's been a lifesaver, for me, connecting to my body and keeping it healthy, and also spirit as well. And Barbara also, as you know, she teaches the online meditations, teaching the sutras as well as meditation. She has also classes at her house and perhaps in the future here at the church. So I just want to put in a plug for these wonderful healers here. Thank you. All right. Daily word for today, and I'm going to choose to use Reverend Paul Hasselbeck's absolute word, which he does takes usually the Sunday daily word and speaks the language of the absolute. And so the affirmation is, my freedom is based on my divinity. Freedom is natural. I live my freedom when I speak my mind, pursue my dreams, and live with dignity and self-respect. It means I am self-directed, and I use my powers of love, understanding, will, discernment to guide my decisions and actions. As I do, I feel free. I do what I can to support freedom for myself and others. I honor and give thanks for all those whose courage and dedication in service have helped build and sustain a world where all people can know true freedom. In prayer, I envision a harmonious human community that assures everyone's basic needs are met, respects differing viewpoints, and celebrates the fact that each unique individual is expressing themselves from their divinity. My freedom is based on my divinity. Let's say that together 3 times. My freedom is based on my divinity. And again, my freedom is based on my divinity. And one more time, my freedom is based on my divinity. And I would be remiss if I didn't also mention that tomorrow is Veterans Day. So will our veterans please stand, speaking of our freedoms that we, thank you. We love you, we honor you for your service and your families for their also sacrifice while having loved ones away, serving country. So anyway, so let us begin.
Good morning, Unity of Richmond. I'm delighted to be here with you, and we are going to begin service with a guided awareness and a breathing practice to get you really centered and settled in your body. So I invite you to get comfortable in your seat with your feet, if you can, flat on the floor, which might mean you scoot a little forward in your chair. If you wish, absolutely. Thank you, Mayor. Mayor may bring around a blanket to help support you if that feels good behind your back. It sometimes gives you a little lift in your seat. So I'll invite you again to get comfortable, feet flat on the floor. And close your eyes if you like. And take in a nice, long in-breath. And let it out long and easy. Again, a long in-breath. And a long, slow out-breath. And one more if you'd like. Notice how your body feels as you settle into Shavasana, yoga's relaxation pose. Become aware of your toes, all 10 toes, all at the same time. You can wiggle your toes to find them if you like, but then simply notice that you have toes. Become aware of your feet, both feet at the same time. Notice your toes and feet outside and inside. Extend your awareness through your ankles, into and through the length of both legs, including your lower legs, knees, and thighs, and into and through both hips and hip joints, outside and inside. Being aware of both feet, legs, and hips, outside and inside. Extend your awareness into the area between your hips and hip joints, across the base of your pelvis, outside and inside, into and through your belly, outside and inside. Become aware of your chest, your whole chest, including all the way up through the fronts of your shoulders and across your collarbones. Being aware of your whole chest, outside and inside. Extend your awareness around the sides of your torso and into your back. Become aware of your whole back, including the backs of your shoulder blades, the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your ribs, the back of your waist, and through the whole lower portion of your back, including the back of your hips and buttocks. And from the center of your waist, down through your sacrum into your tailbone. Being aware of your whole back, your whole torso, front and back, outside and inside. Extend your awareness from your torso through your arms and into your hands. Notice your fingers and thumbs and fingers, and through both hands. Become aware of your wrists and through your arms, the length of both arms, including your lower arms, elbows, and upper arms, including your underarms and shoulders, hands, arms, and shoulders, outside and inside. Extend your awareness from your torso through your shoulders and into your neck, becoming aware of your neck outside and inside. Extend your awareness through your neck, face, and head, outside and inside. Now being aware of your whole body, including your feet and legs, your torso, the whole trunk of your body, your hands and arms, and from your torso through your shoulders, neck, face, and head, outside and inside, all at the same time. Being aware of your whole body, allowing Shavasana to have an effect on your whole body, allowing Shavasana to have an effect on your body, your mind, and more. Bring your awareness to your breath. And notice how it's moving through your throat to get to your lungs and then out again. To begin this breathing practice called Ujjayi Pranayama, also known as ocean sounding breath. Exaggerate the sound of your breath, and you can do that by gently narrowing your throat passageway, using just a few of your inner throat muscles, not your neck muscles, to make the sound, the ocean sound. And it might be helpful to clear your throat, which can help you find those inner throat muscles. And then perhaps clearing your throat again a little more quietly. And once more, even more quietly. Listen to the sound of your own breath as it moves in and out. Slow down your breath so your sound becomes quieter and more internal. Smooth out the flow of your breath so your sound becomes smooth and steady. The same steady sound at the beginning of your inhale, through the middle, all the way to the end of your inhale. The same sound on your exhale as your inhale. The same on your inhale as your exhale. Your breaths may not be the same length, but they can have the same sound. The sound of your own breath is the most important element of this breathing practice. So if you're aware that you've lost the sound, go back to engaging just a few inner throat muscles while you continue listening to the sound, smooth and steady. Let the sound of your breath have an effect on your mind as well as your body. Listen to this quiet inner sound, a secret sound that only you can hear. Your body recognizes this sound as the most healing sound there is. The sound of your own breath is always happening quietly inside, even when you're not listening. We exaggerate it in this practice. Continue listening to the slow, steady sound of your breath and allow it to fill your ears. Continue listening to the ujjayi sound, smooth and steady. Continue with the breath that you're on, and one or two more. Then allow your throat muscles to soften and your breath to find its own easy pace and flow. And watch your normal, easy breath. And notice where and how it's moving. And notice how your body feels in Shavasana after your breathing practice.
And we're going to continue with noticing your breath. Now that you're back to just your easy breathing, noticing that your breath can be easy and smooth, natural and spontaneous. As you continue to notice your breath, it might change it slightly, and that is okay. There's no need to direct or change your breath. Just simply continue to notice your breath. And let it continue to find its own pace and rhythm. Noticing that your breath has 4 parts. It flows in, and there is a pause. Then it flows out, and there is a pause. It flows in, and there is a pause. Then it flows out, and there is a pause. Notice the pause. Short or long, the pause is always there. One pause might be naturally longer or shorter. One pause might naturally lengthen as you notice the pause. Just simply notice the pause. It is like when you're in a swing and the swing glides up and there is a pause where the swing hovers. And the swing starts gliding back, and then there's another pause where it hovers before swinging back up. Look into, feel your way into the pause. It is the doorway to the self, the I am, consciousness itself. Find your way into the pause. One on the inside, one on the outside. One on the inside, one on the outside. And one on the inside. Sense your way into the pause. It is a place of peace, inner knowing, beingness itself. And take a nice, long, easy in-breath. And a long, easy emptying. Give yourself another slow, long in-breath with a nice, easy emptying. And then take another breath, being aware of the pause, the space, the stillness inside. You can even linger inside, resting in the stillness, the pause, the space where you experientially know your own divine essence. And now you can begin to slowly open your eyes, being aware of what might be different than before. It's often when we first open our eyes that we become more aware of the experience that we had inside. And then you can put words to that experience. You can contemplate the experience because it's the experience of your own self, your I am. And when you put words to it, when you allow the experience of God to fill your mind, you interweave your divine essence into your life. As it is inside, so it is outside. And in yoga, we call this embodied consciousness. We have a body. We have a mind. But we are more than our body and mind. We are each embodied consciousness. And another way of saying this is we need a body to shine forth our light, our divinity. Swami Muktananda, a meditation master, talks about the value of the body in his autobiography, Play of Consciousness. And he says, "Your body is a marvelous work of art created by God. A beautiful storehouse full of intelligence, a mine of secret knowledge. To enter the court of God, to roam in the city of stillness, you are going to use your body. Knowledge of the self, our I am, arises through the body in meditation." And then Muktananda tells a story of a great saint who was nearing the time of his transition. And the saint was giving thanks and blessings. The story says, last of all, the saint thanked and honored his body, the waking, moving, speaking temple of God, given by God, and in which he has completed his spiritual journey and has seen God. The saint said, "My beloved body, by your grace and help, I have reached God. Thank you." This exalted attitude towards our body is reverent, honoring, and respectful. It honors the multidimensionality of our very existence. For we are body, mind, and more, all at the same time. The substance of God in various levels of contraction and manifestation. So allow yourself to contemplate a bit about the body as I read these statements and embody them in your own body. Our bodies are a marvelous work of art created by God. Our bodies are a marvelous work of art created by God. Our body is a beautiful temple filled with knowledge. By loving it, you will make your own spiritual spring of love flow. And in the innermost part of the body temple, God, the Lord of love, lives as the inner self, the I am. In the innermost part of this body temple, God, the Lord of love, lives as the inner self. And we will now honor ourselves as embodied consciousness, standing on the holy ground, as together we sing, "You are the face of God."
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are the face of peace. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
So Barbara talked a little bit about the body, and she mentioned Swami Muktananda, known lovingly by many of his followers as Baba. He also talked a lot about the mind. I know that at times I felt like I had monkey mind in my life. Anyone here agree with that? Relate to that? Yes. We've all had monkey mind. And there's a book called From the Finite to the Infinite, and it was written in a Q&A format. And many of Baba's followers asked a lot of questions, and a lot of them were about the mind. And there's a chapter in this book called Life is Beyond Your Mind. I really love the title of that chapter. And I'm just going to read you what he says because it's powerful. There's no reason for me to summarize it. I think you need to hear his words directly because they're very powerful. You might find they have an effect on you. Here's the question that was asked. What is the relationship between the individual soul and the mind? Can the individual soul stop the mind from wandering and committing bad actions? Fair question. And here's what Baba had to say. The mind is under the control of the self. However, it has become our habit to follow the mind. We do not make the mind follow the self. If you still the mind even for a few moments, you will want only a quiet mind. You will not want your mind to wander. Truly speaking, you should respect the mind. Pain and pleasure are in the hands of your mind. One whose mind is clean, clear, and immersed in the self, for him there is peace. One whose mind is not under control, one whose mind thinks of negative things and wanders here and there, that one always suffers. The scriptures say that the mind is the source of bondage and liberation at the same time. One who comes under the control of the mind is flown right to the ocean of pain. One who brings the mind under his control through chanting the name of God or through right understanding climbs the ladder to heaven. And so it is. And he talks about chanting, and we're going to do that next. We're going to actually chant a very special chant. It's Om Namah Shivaya. And many of you have chanted that before with us. And it's a powerful chant. Om is the primordial sound, the first sound ever. Namah is I bow to, I honor. And Shivaya is the one, the self, God as my own self. So you're honoring your own self as the divine when you chant this mantra. And so we're all going to chant this together, and I believe that we have words up on the screen for you. It's a lively chant. You may even want to stand. You may feel inspired to do so.
Shivaya, Om
Shivaya, Shivaya Nama Om. Om Namah 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 Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om. Last time. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Hold the Om out, okay? Shivaya, Om. You may be seated. So now we've talked about the body, we've talked about the mind, and now we're talking about the more. Barbara already mentioned that in Hebrew scripture, when Moses was asking God, what shall I say? Told me to tell you, and he said, I am that. Tell him, I am that I am, sent me. And so this presence that is the ultimate reality is something that all the world's religions have tried to describe the indescribable in numerous ways and teachings. However, the common teaching that we have, as we have in unity, is our principle, our first principle: one presence, one power, active in the universe and everywhere. Okay, and that concept did come. That new thought concept came back in the 1890s when the World Parliament of Religions met in Chicago, and Swami Vivekananda came to that conference among many other religions. And that was the lesson that he came to say, is that you are that. The Hindu Upanishads, the most ancient scriptural teachings, have that essence, that very essence teaching, I am that. And there's also the Sanskrit chant that is meaning the same thing, I am that. And today we're going to just do a little meditation on that concept of I am that. That we are in this relative experience, having a body, having a mind, and yet there is also this sacred constant, whether we're in or out of the body, and that is the absolute I am. So one of the things that Swami Vivekananda had also said is I have to paraphrase it, because actually my notes are not here, they have disappeared. So I get to do this all from spirit, off the cuff. But something to the essence, I met God when I met myself, when I got to know myself. To know God was I had to know myself. And that's the capital S self we're talking about, because we do have a little s self. We do have a personality. We do have those times when the monkey mind is going, that's the little s self. And then we have that constant capital S self divinity that is also present. So we're having this whole experience of being human and being divine at the same time. So let us, before we do our closing chant, let us just take a moment to just take those centering words, I am that. Just close your eyes, relax into that mantra, I am that, because at the point of me, I am that, I am that. And let those words go into a silent meditation now as we just allow those words to repeat within your silent, still self. I am that. I am that. I am that, I am that, I am that, I am that, I am. And so it is. So now we'll all sing the Spirit chant, and then Barbara will close us out. Yes. I am Spirit, I am holy, I am sacred, I am love, I am Spirit, I am holy, I am sacred, I am love. You are Spirit, you are holy, you are sacred, you are love, you are Spirit, you are holy, you are sacred, you are love. We are Spirit, we are holy, we are sacred, we are love, we are Spirit, we are holy, we are sacred, we are love. Holy Spirit, all is holy, all is sacred, all is love. Last time, all is Spirit, all is holy, all is sacred, all is love.
And now settling back into your seats, knowing that where we have this experience is within our core of beingness, which is inside our body. And in order to touch into that stillness, we become embodied. And one of the ways yoga does this is through the Shavasana and a guided awareness. So we'll return to our guided awareness as you notice how your body feels. After we've had this service, after you've meditated, after you've chanted, after you've claimed, I am that, notice how you feel as you settle back into Shavasana, yoga's relaxation pose. Becoming aware of your toes, all 10 toes, all at the same time. Become aware of your feet, both feet at the same time. Notice your toes and feet, outside and inside. Extend your awareness through your ankles, into and through the length of both legs, including your lower legs, knees, and thighs, and into and through both hips and hip joints, outside and inside. Being aware of both feet, legs, and hips, outside and inside. Extend your awareness into the area between your hips and hip joints, across the base of your pelvis, outside and inside, into and through your belly, outside and inside. Become aware of your chest, your whole chest, including all the way up through the fronts of your shoulders and across your collarbones. Being aware of your whole chest, outside and inside. Extend your awareness around the sides of your torso and into your back. Become aware of your whole back, including the backs of your shoulder blades, the space between your shoulder blades, the back of your ribs, the back of your waist, and through the whole lower portion of your back, including the back of your hips and buttocks. And from the center of your waist, down through your sacrum, into your tailbone. Being aware of your whole back, your whole torso, front and back, outside and inside. Extend your awareness from your torso, through your arms, and into your hands. Notice your fingers and thumbs and fingers, and through both hands. Become aware of your wrists, and through your arms, the length of both arms, including your lower arms, elbows, and upper arms. including your underarms and shoulders, hands, arms, and shoulders, outside and inside. Extend your awareness from your torso, through your shoulders, and into your neck, becoming aware of your neck, outside and inside. Extend your awareness through your neck, face, and head, outside and inside. Now being aware of your whole body, including your feet and legs, your torso, the whole trunk of your body, your hands and arms, and from your torso, through your shoulders, neck, face, and head, outside and inside, all at the same time. Being aware of your whole body, or being aware of awareness itself, or follow awareness into its source. Rest in that. Notice your breathing, and take a slow, long in-breath with a long, easy emptying. And another one if you would like. And you can begin to start putting movement back into your body by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers and thumbs, and stretching and moving in any way you would like. Bringing the best of this experience throughout your body and into your mind. And so it is, for we are all that.
All right, friends, thank you. It's now the time in our service for our offering and our blessing of our gifts. So let us say our prosperity blessing together. Divine love flows from me as a spirit of generosity. I know that as I give generously, I enter into this flow of abundance. Every good possibility stream comes into you as I strum in the stream of infinite good. I am the harmony of divine love, blessed and overflowing.
Are you alone? Does it feel like the rain is falling down? Could you hold on if you knew that love was all around you? Believe it or not, Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Be comforted. Be comforted. Someone is praying for you. Someone is knowing the truth for you. Be comforted in love. Chorus, how about you play? Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Be comforted. Be comforted. Someone is praying for you. Someone is knowing the truth for you. Be comforted. In love. Someone is praying for you. Someone is knowing the truth for you. Be comforted in love.
Lovely. And now we always want to bless our gifts, so can we say together, please? We give thanks for the gifts that will support our mission of creating a spiritually awakened world. And so it is. And so I don't think we have any youth coming up, but if we see them in a minute, we will sing them in. And in the meantime, I'm going to thank everyone for being here. We couldn't have a service unless there were people that wanted to honor themselves and honor the divinity that we all are. We want to thank our music team and our singers today because they express, they express from their heart, they express from who they are, and we're very fortunate to have them. We want to thank everyone back in the AV room because they also express. They have the technical knowledge to bring everyone to us, and so we're very grateful for that. We want to thank everyone who helped clean and who keeps our building going. We want to help the outreach team and all that serve out in the community. We want to thank our minister, our board of directors, and everyone. So thank you all. And I also always give a shout out to our chaplains. Our chaplains are here to support you in prayer. They hold our whole community in sacred space, and they're here for you to pray with you afterwards. Play and pray. And they hold everything in confidence. So know that this is a sacred space where you can honor prayer. And now we will continue with our prayer for protection and our peace song.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.